Hello everyone watching WWE Reloaded, please subscribe, like, share, comment and ring the notification bell for all your WWE updates. 5 reasons Edge should win the Money in the Bank contract. Edge will return to WWE soon. Edge is one of the greatest of all time. The Rated R superstar is a Triple Crown champion, 11-time world champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, and a Hall of Famer. After being forced into retirement in April 2011, Edge made a triumphant return as the 21st entrant in the 2020 Royal Rumble match. The Hall of Famer came back with a simple goal in mind: to end his career on his terms. The Rated R superstar is currently on a hiatus. His part-time role allows him planned breaks. Fans last saw him competing in the main event of WrestleMania 37 against Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. Edge will return to television on the July 16th edition of SmackDown, the first night since WrestleMania where a live audience will be present. That show is just a days away from Money in the Bank, which could indicate that the Hall of Famer may be wrestling at the titular event. Upon return, he would like to continue his World Championship pursuit. Hence, he would want into the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. He won it way back in 2005, and here's why he should win it again. 5. Edge could restore prestige to the Money in the Bank contract. Edge gave the MITB contract the respect it deserves. Although the Money in the Bank ladder match is highly anticipated, the aftermath has often left fans disappointed. The person who holds the MITB briefcase has to protect the prestige, relevance, and opportunities that come with the briefcase. There was a time when winning the contract guaranteed the genesis of a future world champion. Otis won the contract last year, but he became an afterthought as Mr. Money in the Bank. He lost the contract to The Miz. If it were 2011, Otis would have been Universal Champion by now. Brock Lesnar won in 2019, and he was seen casually dancing around with the briefcase, treating it as a joke. It seemed as though the Beast incarnate wasn't aware of the privileges that came with the contact. Add these failures to the 4 failed cash-ins in the past 8 years, most of which were humiliating, and the concept is no longer as special as it once was. Edge could help solve this problem. As the first Mr. MITB, the Rated R superstar respects the responsibilities and privileges of winning the contract. When he held the MITB contract in 2005, he made it special by putting on classic matches and carrying it with pride. He kept himself in the spotlight, and the briefcase became something truly majestical. 4. Edge adds unique interest and unpredictability. Edge is a part-timer. As a part-timer, Edge has competed on both Raw and SmackDown, and appeared on NXT. Before Royal Rumble 2021, he was a staple on the Red brand but jumped ship to SmackDown after Elimination Chamber. Even though his status is uncertain, the Rated R superstar is technically a free agent to compete on both brands, similar to John Cena. This special status adds a new dimension of unpredictability. He can cash in on the Universal Champion or WWE Champion. This way, both Roman Reigns and Bobby Lashley have targets on the backs if Edge wins the MITB contract. Fans may think he'll cash in on Reigns, whom he has a storied rivalry with. But Lashley is also in danger. Moreover, as a part-timer, he won't be present every night. His presence would be difficult to predict, which further adds intrigue. When Brock Lesnar was the Beast in the Bank, Kofi Kingston and Seth Rollins were put on notice. He cashed in on Rollins, and no one saw his title victory coming at Extreme Rules 2019. 3. Edge needs to live up to his name. Edge knows when to strike. Among the many monikers, Edge is often called the ultimate opportunist. Few are as devious and cunning as him. The Hall of Famer knows precisely when and where to strike. He waits for the perfect moment to make his statement. His miraculous return in the 2020 Royal Rumble match was possibly the most spectacular return. Winning the MITB contract allows the holder to secure a title opportunity at any time and place. The catch is that the winner ought to wait for the most opportune moment. Baron Corbin chose the wrong time to cash in on Jinder Mahal as his rival John Cena was at ringside. Also, a good Mr. Money in the Bank surprises his world champion instead of announcing the cash-in beforehand. Braun Strowman and John Cena informed their intentions in advance, and both were unsuccessful. Edge's victory will garner a positive fan response. Edge is respected and loved. The WWE Universe has always revered Edge, but the love the rated R superstar has received upon his in-ring return is unprecedented. The Royal Rumble match ovation was thunderous. Even now, he generates such reactions with his appearances. Despite teasing a heel turn after attacking Daniel Bryan at Fastlane, Edge received a pop on his entrance at WrestleMania 37. It seems the WWE Universe will cheer the ultimate opportunist every time. Money in the Bank would be the first non-WrestleMania pay-per-view since Fastlane 2020 to be held with a live audience. WWE would want to send the fans home happy and satisfied. As the men's ladder match has consistently closed the event for the past 4 years, this year's event will likely follow suit. The safest way to ensure a favorable crowd reaction to the winner of the MITB ladder match is for Edge to win the match. Meanwhile, Edge's timing was perfect when Cena was a sitting duck after a hellacious Elimination Chamber match. Given his uncanny nature, he would do the same if he wins the contract again. It leads to Edge winning the World Championship. Edge wants the World Championship. The story behind the main event of WrestleMania 37 was the emotional journey of Edge's return. However, this story didn't have the ending he would have hoped, but a new chapter can start at Money in the Bank if he wins the briefcase. If history is any indication, Edge will not be handed another shot at the title, he'll have to earn it. The most fitting way to do that is to win the MITB contract. Although he may have many more World Championship reigns, his 12th reign would be historic. It would come after a layoff of at least a decade, and it could be his final reign. It should come about the same way Edge won his first World Championship, i.e., by cashing in the MITB briefcase against a weakened champion. Such a moment would produce feelings of euphoria and déjà vu. Becoming Mr. Money in the Bank accomplishes exactly what Edge wants. It essentially guarantees him a future World Championship opportunity on his terms. This was his primary motive for returning, and winning the briefcase becomes a massive stride towards accomplishing that goal. Thank you for watching WWE Reloaded. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment and ring the notification bell for all your WWE updates.